Hi, first grade. This week, we are going to start working with something new. We're going to add on to our previous knowledge of representing numbers with base 10 blocks. We have worked a lot on place value, specifically in the ones place and the tens place. But this week, we are going to start seeing numbers with hundreds places. Oh my goodness, I know. It's so exciting. We see a lot of numbers around us every single day. We see a lot of numbers with ones places, like 2. We see a lot of numbers with 2 digits, like 12. And we even see numbers with 3 digits, like 112. And today, we are going to start practicing how to represent numbers that are 3 digits with base 10 blocks. So looking at the number 112, I'm going to split my number so that I can see my place values easier. I can see I have 1, 2, 3 digits in my number. I know that this 2 over here is in my ones place because it's the smallest. The 1 is my tens place, and this 1 over here is my hundreds place. Ones, tens, hundreds. When we use base 10 blocks, we use manipulatives like these. For ones, we use ones cubes. So to represent 2 in the ones place, I would draw 1, 2. 2 ones. To represent the tens place in this number, I need 1 tens block. The tens block has 10 ones cubes in it, but we've grouped those 10 to make 1 tens place. So here I would need 1 tens block, or rod. And when we draw them, we draw a straight line, just like that. Our last place value that we're going to be working with this week is the hundreds. Now, this might be new for some of you, and that's okay. That's why we're practicing. When we see the 100s place, we know that there's going to be a new manipulative when we're working with 10 blocks because we have manipulatives for the ones and one for the tens. The one for the hundreds looks like this. And if you look closely, you'll notice that there are a lot of squares in it. There's 100 squares or cubes in this one block. But yeah, because it's the hundreds block, that makes sense. So when I need 1 hundreds block, I'm going to draw it like this, a square, because it's a square. 1 hundreds block. Okay, so we are learning today that we use different manipulatives for base 10 blocks when we have 3 place values. We already know our previous knowledge of ones and tens, but we're adding on to it and we're learning how to use a 100s block for those 3-digit numbers today. Let's practice with some other 3-digit numbers. Let's say I have the number 117. Big number, huh? That's a lot. Well, we're going to practice using our base 10 blocks to represent this number. I can see that there are 3 digits, but to make it easier, I'm going to break my number up so that I can see the place values a little bit easier. And I'm going to label them. I know that this is my ones, this is my tens, and this is my hundreds. Now, when we're using our base 10 blocks, I always start with the smallest number. I need 7 ones cubes. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I have 1 tens, I have 1 tens rod or block, and then I need 1 hundreds block. 117. Let's look at one more example. Let's say I have the number 105. I'm going to break up my number and label my place value. Ones, tens, hundreds. Okay, let's see if you can help me out. I know I need to start with my smallest place value. Show me with your fingers how many I need. That's right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with my ones cubes. How many tens blocks do I need? Show me with your fingers. You shouldn't have any fingers up because it's 0. Now what about hundreds? How many hundreds blocks do I need? 1. 1, 0, 5. 105. Great job. So today we learned that we see a lot of different numbers. Some numbers have 1 digit, like 5. Some have 2 digits, and some have 3. When we have a 3-digit number, there are different manipulatives that we use to represent our numbers with hundreds place, tens place, and ones place. Today you're taking the quiz in Schoology to show what base tens you use for which place value. Ones, tens, hundreds. Have fun!